Hello readers, it's Sasha, and today, on the day that you are watching this, is my 1-year booktube birthday. Now, I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do for my first official full year on booktube, and I thought doing this booktube birthday kind of like tag reflection sort of situation would be a great way to celebrate the fact that it's been an actual year. I stuck to a hobby for the first time in like my entire life, and I am celebrating. So I'm super excited about that. I will link the original creator down below. I don't remember the name, but I did watch their video, and it's definitely just a wholesome, feel-good 1-year tag, and I really love it. So let's just dive in. This is going to be a very short video, a very short celebration of what the past year has been, because to be told, this past year has been full of a lot of ups and downs for me specifically, especially like if we're friends on here, like, you know, it's been full of a lot of situations, but I'm looking forward to reflecting on some positives within booktube. So first question is, how many years are you celebrating on booktube? And this is of course just my 1-year anniversary, so that's really crazy to me. Number 2, what has kept you motivated to make videos? So for me, I just kept thinking of ideas. Like when I was thinking about starting a booktube channel, I wrote down a bunch of ideas that I had seen other people do, like tag videos and different like recommendation videos, and I was like, okay, this is a really good foundation to start. And then as I kept going, as I kept meeting new people, as I kept watching more videos, I saw more things that I would like to do. And even from my own brain, I was just like, okay, you know what? Like, I think I want to do a video like this, or I think I want to do a video like this. And soon enough, like it expanded so many pages in my Google Docs of just video ideas and things that I'd really like to do on this channel. And so seeing those come to life and seeing those project ideas that I had on paper actually become a reality, it has been definitely a motivation. But it's also just been, you know, the fact that I'm here in my home, you know, the pandemic is still a thing. It's not in my city, it's not as bad as it was, but like it's still there. So I don't know. Booktube has just been a way of like comforting and helping me get through such a unique and trying time. So that would be my answer. Number 3, what are 3 of your favorite videos that you've made in the past year and why? So I have to go and give a shout out to my favorite video series that I do, which is my Goodreads Chooses My TBR. I think the first one I did will forever hold a special place in my heart because it was the first video I had that really hit over even over like 200 views. Like I think it hit 500, and that was really insane for me. It started something fun. It started a unique little game on my channel, so I have to pay homage to that because that truly is one of my favorite things that I've done so far for this channel. I would have to say that I read 7 books in 7 days. That reading vlog is another one of my favorite ones I've done because, oh my gosh, it was so stupid. I tried so hard, and you could just see the dedication slowly slipping through my grasp. And so I thought that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to edit. It was a lot of fun to look back on. And I thought that was pretty good. I'm trying to think like other videos I've done. I guess one of my favorites would be like when I started Book Corner with Noah. That's something that we haven't really been able to do because life has kind of gotten in the way, but that was a lot of fun to have a snack crate and review a book together. I always thought that was good. Oh, I also really enjoyed my star sign reading vlog, my Taurus edition. I did the Taurus because that is what my fiance is. He's a Taurus. So I was like, okay, that would be a lot of fun to do. And it didn't really get the hype that I was hoping for. Like it didn't really get a lot of views, but I think it was a lot of fun to read. I read 5 books that corresponded to like 5 different star sign prompts that I could find. And I also did a few things that were life related. So I drank a drink that was recommended to different tourists from Starbucks. And I went mini golfing because it was said that tourists really like doing mini golfing, stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. Like I thought it was a really fun vlog to do. And I thought it gave me an excuse to get out of the house more and do more things. So I think that was also another favorite. And I can't wait to continue with that series. I haven't yet, but I am looking forward to continuing with it in the future. So yeah. What have you struggled with on booktube over the past year and how did you overcome it? So I think one of the things that I've struggled with is honestly just, it's hard putting yourself out there and being a creator as is. Like it's hard to film videos and put yourself out there and, you know, anticipate ridicule and hate from people. I fortunately have not had any yet. I know people who have, but I have been received fairly well, and I haven't really had a lot of like trolls and haters coming up in here. But I think one of the hardest things to do is to put yourself out there and to experience this situation. Like it's just such a new thing for me. It's really helped with my self-confidence though. It's really helped build up my skills in presenting for school. Like, oh my gosh, my skills now as presenting in school, especially when I can do it over the computer, like I am so good now. It's so great. But yeah, that's probably one of the things. And I would also say the numbers really do play a part in a person's mentality. Like, you try not to let it get to you, but when you see everybody else growing ahead of you or growing faster than you, you start to get it in your head that maybe you're just not as good, or you're not as funny, or the content you're putting out just isn't up to the standards of what other people like. And I've come to the realization that I don't care. I don't know what it was. I don't know what happened in the past year for that switch to just be turned off, but I was just like, I enjoy making videos. I like the content that I produce. I'm happy with where I'm at, given the fact that I am still going to school and I'm going back to work now. I feel like I do a good amount of content. I feel like it's fun. It can be enjoyable. So for me, it's just like, you know what? Like, I don't care. I will grow at the rate that I grow. And that's really all that matters. You know, like, I'm happy always to see the numbers go up. Of course, I think every creator obviously feels that way. But at the end of the day, like, I've put a lot of myself into this, and to even have the amount of subscribers I have now, it's been fluctuating between like 695 to like 705. So whatever amount it is, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to have that many people / bots who want to support me, and that means a lot to me. And if that number grows in the future, cool. If it doesn't, also cool, because I didn't really anticipate ever hitting that amount of people who wanted to watch my content. So yeah, that was a long-winded way of saying the numbers mattered a lot at first, but they stopped mattering a lot to me as I started realizing that the things that mattered more were the friendships I was making and the people I was talking to, like having real conversations with. Number 5 is to choose one moment in the past year from BookTube that you would like to relive. And this is difficult because there are a lot of things that I would like to relive here on BookTube. One of the best things that's happened is when Mick from Oatmick, I think that's what her channel name is right now, she messaged me and she was like, yeah, I'm starting just a really small group chat with a few girls, and you know, if you want to be in it, that would be great. And then we had so much fun. It was such a great group chat. I've met some of the best people in it, you know, and some people aren't making videos anymore. Like, Mick's not really making videos anymore. Ray's not making videos anymore. Iris isn't really making videos anymore, but they are all still people that I absolutely adore. And I still, like, it's so cool. And that's how the Whiners came about. You know, Amanda was like, hey, like, wouldn't it be cool to start a book club? And we were all just like, heck yeah, that's cool. So we all just started the Whiners together, and it was just, it's so much fun. It was so cool. I also think it's been kind of interesting, like, when I've had a couple of more like higher, bigger booktubers have commented on my tweets and stuff like that. Like, those are really interesting and cool things to have happened. But I really just want to say, like, the Whiners is probably the thing that I would want to relive the most, because it's so fun. Like, the Conviction live show, I still watch it sometimes just for fun, because it is still probably the highlight of everything that we've done in the Whiners so far. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. But yeah, I would say the Whiners is really cool. Shout out a huge supporter to your channel. That is number 6. And I don't even know where to begin. I've had so many people supporting my channel for the past year. It's been insane. Like, first, I guess I should just shout out Noah and my mom, because they have been like not the only people in my real life, but pretty much the only people in my real life who watch and support my channel. And so that has meant a lot to me. But in terms of like BookTube and stuff like that, obviously, like, all the members of the Whiners, like Darian, Rachel, Amanda, Mick, and as well as like Lois, Ray, Iris, I feel like I'm missing somebody, and I'm so sorry. This is going to haunt my dreams. But yeah, like, those people have been incredible supporters of my channel since almost the beginning now, I feel like, and it's been so cool to see that and to have them there with me, so thank you. Also, Coley from previously Coley Reads, now just Coley, like, she was pretty much one of my like OG subscribers, like, and she has been nonstop like supporting and commenting, and she's just the kindest human being, and I'm so thankful that she was supporting my channel, and that meant a lot to me. And also Robbie from And His Nose Stuck in a Book. So he is not currently making videos right now. He's on like a hiatus. I don't know if he's ever planning on coming back, and neither does he really. But he was a huge supporter from the beginning, like from my booktube newbie tag. He was the supporter. Like he was like my #1 guy, and he continued to be for a long time. Like he's on hiatus now, but he still continues to be like my #1 dude. Like I love him so much. I'm so thankful for him. I feel like I'm missing people because there are just so many people who have been supporters, but I think those are probably like the day one people that I would mention. So if I'm missing you, I'm sorry. I feel like a bad person, but I tried. What's the best book you've read in the past year? So I have a couple. So obviously The Nowhere Girls, this is a very, very, very important book to me. It talks a lot about how females band together and try to take down misogyny and sexual harassment happening at the school. It's just an incredibly important book. I really loved it. It's probably my favorite book of all time right now, so I love it. I would also probably say that On Honeymooners is another one of my new favorites, one of the best books I've read in the past year. It has been so much fun reading The On Honeymooners. I just am so glad I'm on that bandwagon now because my life was forever changed after I read that. I still think about Olive and Ethan on an unhealthy amount of time. So yeah. I would say those are two of the best books that I've read this past year, but yeah, I've read a lot of fantastic books and books that I would not have picked up had it not been for booktube. So I'm very thankful for that as well. Where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? So I'm hoping to still be making videos in a year's time. I think that would be probably my biggest goal. You know, I don't know where life is going to take me. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, in a year's time, I'm going to be married. I'm going to be going into, I think I'll be going into my 3rd year of this particular degree. Life can take you on many different directions, and you don't know what you're going to be doing in a year. I hope I'm going to be making videos in a year because it's been something that has been really fun and really enjoyable for me. But as far as like goals for the channel, I don't really think I have any. I want to continue making friends and connecting with other people who have been supporting me and who I've been supporting as well. I think that's been something I really want to continue. But as far as the channel, I don't think I have any goals because I feel like when it comes to number goals, I never want to set myself up to have a certain goal and then if it doesn't happen, I'll feel like I didn't do as well as I should, or I would feel let down. Like, I don't know. Number goals for me right now are unrealistic, and I don't love the idea of them. I just prefer having like content goals. I would like to continue some of the series that I've already started doing, like my star signs reading vlogs, my Disney Princess Reads reading vlogs, my author alphabet reading vlogs. I'd love to continue those. Obviously, I hope to continue doing Goodreads Chooses My TBR. I hope to continue doing videos that make me happy. I hope that in the future I won't feel pressure to change my content or do anything. Like, I want to continue to make videos that I feel proud of and that I'm happy with, and I think that would be the only goal. I hope that's the same for my entire booktube journey. I don't know how long that'll be. I don't know what that will entail, but that's what I hope for. And lastly is tag someone whose anniversary is also coming up. So Darian, Rachel, Amanda, I'm looking at you. Your anniversaries are coming up. So if you want to do this, please feel free to do this and reflect on your channel and the times that you've had over the past year. Also, feel free to not do that because I know people are planning on doing different things for their 1 year, and that's okay too. But I think this would be great for you guys to do. So I'm going to tag you, and that's pretty much it. So before I go, quickly want to say thank you for everybody who has been supporting and being there for me from March 31st of 2020 when I sat in front of a very, very beige wall with a phone very close to my face and me whispering because I was really awkward in front of a camera. And thank you for being here till now, where I now feel super comfortable to be makeup free, bra free, just living my life on my channel. So yeah, thank you so much. And thank you again for tuning into this video. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I do have really fun videos coming up in the next couple of months that I don't think you'll want to miss out on. If you do, it's chill. I don't even, I told you numbers don't matter, and that's the piece that I have had and I love it. But if you would like to subscribe, I won't be mad about it. And again, thank you for tuning into this video. Until next time, bye readers.